Oh boy. This is gonna be bad. Story by Hideki Kamiya. Probably should have actually given an intro for this, but you know what? They don't care. Alright. Long ago, a tiny hamlet known as Kamiki lay nestled in a grove of proud and beautiful cherry blossoms. Each and every tree around the quiet burg was honored as a god. However, the village was not without its dark secrets. Oh, this is gonna get old. To satiate the appetite of Orochi, a fearsome cave-dwelling beast, a young maiden was offered as a sacrifice at the annual festival. With a body like a mountain and 8 heads mounted on necks the size of tree trunks, its blood-red eyes alone was said to curse anyone who gazed into them. No one dared disobey the horrific beasts. It's already a minute in and I'm already hating this LP. When the night of this sacrifice drew near, a mysterious white wolf appeared outside the village. This wolf, its coat as brilliant as snow, was dubbed Shinra Nui. The wolf kept a watchful eye on anyone who ventured outside the village and made a habit of patrolling the streets at night. People assumed the wolf to be a familiar of Orochi. You say like that the whole game. One villager took it upon himself to face the fearsome Shinra Nui. The warrior Nagi attempted many times to challenge the wolf, but his attempts were thwarted by Shinra Nui's swift movements. So, like, did the dog run away, or, did Shinra Nui just run away? I don't know. Before long, the night of the accursed festival had arrived. A white-plumed arrow heralded the coming sacrifice. Piercing the sky, the arrow sunk its shaft squarely into the home of Nami, the village's most beautiful maiden. Nagi, harboring a secret love for Nami, was enraged by this sign. Determined to put an end to Orochi once and for all, Nagi traveled to the beast's cave in place of his beloved. I don't know how much more exposition I can take. The Moon Cave, a place as dark as evil itself, served as Orochi's home, and Nagi stood bravely before the entrance. A beast appeared, eyes glowing crimson upon 8 thrashing necks. Those look tan to me. Orochi stood tall before him, anxious to afford another sacrifice. Nagi leapt with incredible grace of a ballerina, swinging his blade valiantly. On and on he sliced, well into the moonless night. But Orochi's hide was like steel. His blade nary left a scratch. Left nary a scratch. Damn it. This is the worst LP ever of all time. At long last, Nagi, his energy spent from the intense battle, dropped to his knees, fatigued and gasping for breath, and the dog suddenly fell from the ceiling. He knew he was staring death in the face. It was then that the wolf appeared. As if to protect Nagi, it stood its ground before Orochi. In the darkness of the cave, the wolf's coat shone brilliantly. Alas, it was Shinra Nui, the wolf that dwelled outside the village. Baring its fearsome claws, Shinra Nui leapt towards Orochi. Orochi reared its terrifying head, ready for its fangs for battle. The two beasts struggled wildly, thrashing in darkness. Oi. Transfer scene. Mysterious and terrifying, the spectacle continued. Shinra Nui summoned gusts of divine wind to counter Orochi's flames. Whew. Well, that's interesting. Paintbrushes. As Orochi closed in on Shinra Nui, sharpened claws glistened. A gigantic tree suddenly sprouted forth, shielding the wolf. Shinra Nui fought gallantly to gain the upper hand. However, Orochi, protected by a mystical power, was not easily bested. Shinranui, covered in gashes, majestic coat dyed crimson in his own blood, stood exhausted before the mighty Orochi. And where the hell's Nagi during all of this? Orochi saw a chance to strike what would be the final blow, but Shinranui refused to give in. With his last ounce of strength, the majestic wolf gazed heavenward and unleashed the mighty owl. Suddenly, the black clouds overhead dissipated, and the moon shone. The light from above glinted off Nagi's sword as a beacon of hope. Oh my god, this is 5 minutes in already. Guided by his sword, Nagi, who had been taking shelter in the shadows, stood proudly to face his adversary, channeling all his strength into his scarred and battered arms. He leapt ferociously towards Orochi, his sword poised high. The golden sword danced in his hand like a puppet on a string. I can't make puppets dance. One by one, Orochi's fearsome heads separated from their owner. Orochi's broken body collapsed in a lake of its own blood. I don't see any blood there. In that instant, the curse that plagued the villagers was lifted. As the battle subsided, the sun shone once again in the sky. So this battle took all night. Shinranui had succumbed to Orochi's poison and struggled to breathe. Nagi scooped the beast into his arms and returned to Kamiki village. 7 minutes. This is the worst. This is the longest expedition I think I've ever seen. When they reached that village, Shinranui was no longer moving. The village elder gently stroked the wolf's head. In response, Shinranui let out a hoarse and pitiful bark, then closed its eyes and drifted off as into a slumber. We're done now? No, of course not. Peace had at last returned to Kamiki village. In honor of Shinranui's heroic exploits, the villagers erected the shrine and placed the statue of the wolf within it. Oh my god, seriously, can I just get to the game? Nagi's sword was christened Tsukuyomi and placed inside the moon cave, and the villagers all looked forward to an age of endless peace. I'm sorry if I get some of the names wrong. I really haven't done much research on this game, so sorry. However, this is not the end of the story. There is more to this tale than most people know. 100 years had passed since Nagi and Shinranui's heroic exploits. It happened so quickly that no one in the village even took notice of the fact that trees are suddenly not drawn. And anyway, yeah, this is Okami, and I know I said I was going to upload Kingdom Hearts Re-Enchanted Memories, but my friends wanted me to do Okami Blind rather than that. Is this the legendary sword? Is this Tsukuyomi, the door that banished the dreaded Orochi? No, it couldn't be. It's just a legend. I thought they said the sword was gold, but there it doesn't look gold at all. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm trying to count the heads, damn it. 1, 2, 3. Stop moving. This is being annoying. I don't know what's going on. I mean, I think that he just unleashed Orochi. Oh, he who seeks power, he who has broken my bonds, speak the words, I wish darkness unto the world. Utter that prayer unto me and unleash my power. Man. I can just see how bad this LP is gonna go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dang it. 1, 2. Dang. Stop it. The game won't stop moving long enough for me to count them. It said there were 8 heads, right? Oh no, run away from the dragon! And they destroy stuff, set trees on fire, and make them black. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I saw 5 that time. Oh my god. Wow. Wow. Well, in just a few seconds, he just destroyed all this land. That's pretty cool. Loading. and I believe after this we get even more exposition. A horrible tragedy suddenly swept over the land. However, there was one village that seemed to escape the terrible curse. The tiny settlement of Kamiki Village enjoyed the protection of a sacred tree, and we're just now bringing this up. It is here that the real story begins. By, releasing the statue. I've played up to, just like the first part where you get Okami, just to see how long this little deal takes. Whoa! Yeah, that's a little proactive there with the cleavage. Wood Spite Sakuya?
How troublesome. This is just like the ancient prophecy of doom. What has transpired to bring about such calamity? We must act quickly. There is no time to lose. My power has diminished over the years I've spent protecting this area. I don't have much time left in this world.
We'll stop speaking slowly. This is because I don't have much time left in this video. Amaterasu.
Now is the time. We have never needed your power more. Shine your divine light upon this broken and polluted world. Let your heavenly rays become our hope as you guide us all.
And I don't know what this thing is, but she just threw it at the statue. Yay! Puppy. Okami Amaterasu. Again, not sure if I'm pronouncing these things right. Such
divine white light, such beauty and grace. The only one capable of such a wondrous spectacle is none other than our mother and the origin of that all that is. Amaterasu.
One of my cables came undone and I plugged it back in.
How delightful to see that the Savior whose brave sacrifice sealed away the evil demon so many years ago has not changed one bit.
Except for the fact that he now has shoulder pads and there's marks all over his body.
Seeing you emerge after so many years from this statue brings happiness to my heart. Sniff.
Da 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 da. Ellipse.
Amaterasu, gaze above you and take in the condition of the sky. Since your untimely departure from our midst, the world has succumbed to devious and vicious beasts. They have ravaged our fine and bountiful country of Nippon. But never have the circumstances been worse than they are at this very moment. Please use your powers to banish the darkness and punish those who would do us harm. And what is this? Has something stolen its way into my robe?
I hate to tell you, lady, but you're not really wearing a robe. I mean, what is going on?
Oh, the cricket thingy. Phew, on earth.
It's like a weird cricky thingy that thinks he's an artist or something.
You again?
Oh god, what kind of voice am I gonna do for this guy? I don't know.
Are you nuts? Boy, for a little thing, you sure make a big fuss. I was just trying to make the conversation a bit more interesting, that's all. Are you napping in my clothes again, Bug? Bug, I told you 1,000 times not to call me again. I'm a wandering artist. The name is Soon.
And he's just bouncing around. Wandering artist is Soon.
I'll show you just how great I am, and it won't be long till you're bowing before my great brush.
Oh, thanks. Well, that's even more proactive than the video game, thanks.
Well, what do you think? Even cuter than the real thing, no?
No. Looks like a scroll.
What's with you, Furball? You look kinda down in the dumps. Actually, you look kinda familiar. Got it, you look just like that statue of Shinranui.
Oh yeah, eat him. Tastes like shit.
Whoa, what do you think you're doing? Are you crazy?
I think this guy's voice has changed like 3 times.
A handsome guy like me should never be covered in wolf slaughter. You'll regret messing with the great soon. Don't make me use my prize sword Dinkomaru against you.
Whoa, okay, something's angry. Oh, 15 minutes and all we've done is exposition, seriously?
What's that growling sound? And why is it so dark anyway? Oh, great God, Amaterasu. I've used all the power I have to protect Kamiki Village. The village lives on, their spirits lie encased in my fruit. Cut it free and the village will be reborn. I trust in you. I know that you will lead us down the right path. Only your awesome power can restore that super world. The trees returned to normal, huh? That's a Koya girl sure said some weird stuff. The village spirits are being kept inside the fruit. That's the fruit. That girl said that if you cut it down, the village will be restored. But it's awfully high up there. If you don't use some kind of special power, there's no way you're gonna reach it. And this darkness is getting to me too.
There we go, I'm gonna use that for the rest.
A lot can happen while you're taking a nap.
Can we be done now? Oh, cool, I finally get to play. Oh, it's at 60 minutes. Okay, I can jump. It's at 16 minutes, dude. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna pause it right here. So, thanks for watching. Next time I'll actually kind of do an intro and, we'll learn more about the fruit, some kind of special power, and, check out what this light is. I can do front flips too. Wow! This is fun! Okay, anyway, Kodak, we're signing out.